Students, this is the help video for our next ALEX quiz, 8.1 through 8.5, which includes area and volume. It says a regular hexagon is inscribed in a circle with a radius of 8. Find the area of the shaded region. I'll give you a hint. Whenever you're dealing with hexagons, it says give an exact answer. That's key. Exact means we're dealing with a radical, pi sign, a fraction, or some sort of combo thereof. Watch out. Exact answer when you're dealing with a hexagon and an equilateral triangle. At some point, you're going to be working with the 30, 60, 90 triangle. Let me show you why. Pizza slices. This pizza slice would be 60. These pizza slices from the middle would have to be 120 each. Therefore, if you were to drop down an apothem and make a right triangle, you're going to have a 30, 60, 90 triangle going this way, and an equilateral triangle. Your 30, 60, 90 is rotated this way. So watch out, both a regular hexagon and an equilateral triangle has 30, 60, 90s. We want the shaded region. Let's make an image. We're going to go circle minus hexagon to get the shaded region. Circle minus hexagon. Our circle area equals pi r squared, and a regular hexagon, perimeter times apothem over 2. So our circle already has a radius of 8. So that's 64 pi. Taking a look here, drawing our pizza slices. This is 60. I drop down my apothem. This is 8. Our 30, 60, 90 triangle. Let's get close here. This would make this 30. This would be 60 this way. That would be our short leg. Our long leg, our short leg is right here. 30, 60, 90, short leg root 3, short leg times 2. That would mean our short leg is 4, and our apothem was 4 root 3, which means our side length is going to be 8. So we come over here. Our perimeter is 8 sides times 6, or 6 sides times 8. Our apothem is 4 root 3 over 2. Two goes in there 4 times. 4 times 6 is 24. Basically, we have 16 times 6, however you slice it. It's going to be the same there. So our final exact form answer is going to be 96 root 3. Therefore, your shaded region, this shaded region in exact terms is 64 pi minus 96 root 3 centimeters squared. Draw the left and front views of the solid below. This is called octagonal drawing. If I were to look at the left of this shape on a flat view, it would look like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. That's your left. From a front view, coming this way, again, on a flat surface, this would be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So you view it as if it was flat. This is called octagonal drawing. That would be the front view. Volume of a prism is simply going to be volume equals base times height. Now remember, your base has three qualities. They are congruent, and there's two of them. They are parallel, and there's nothing but rectangles that connect them. So in this shape, your bases, because there's only two of them, would be the front and back square, which would make the height the distance between the bases. So our base is going to be 3 times 3 times your height, which is 8. The large solid below is made up of cubes. That's important. Cube means every edge length is equal all the way around, all 6. Each edge length is 1/5. Answer the questions, write your answer in simplest form. That means in fractions reduced, no decimals. So step number 1, it simply asks, how many cubes? And if you count, we have a layer of 2. So each layer you can see is made up of 10 cubes because it's 2 by 5. 10 cubes, 10 cubes, 10 cubes, 10 cubes. Total of 40. Volume of one small cube. Let's draw one. And if one edge length is 1/5 here, our base is going to be 1/5 times 1/5. And our height is times 1/5 again. So we get 1 times 1 times 1 is 1. 5 times 5 is 25. Times 5 is 125. So the volume of one small cube is 1/125 centimeters cubed. Therefore, what's the volume? We have 40 of those cubes. Just 40 over 125. Both of these are divisible by 5, of course. 40 divided by 5 is 8. 125 divided by 5 is 25. That's why it says the simplest form, because the correct answer here is going to be 8/25 centimeters cubed. Rectangular prism again. Volume equals base times height. Our base here, the bases would be, because there's 2 of them, they're congruent, they're parallel, they're connected by nothing but rectangles. That would be your base. So it's length times width. So that's going to be 1/2 times 7/9. That's your base. Your height is 4/5. Back to your 4th grade math, we just multiply straight across. I end up with 7 times 4. Down below, I have 2 times 9 times 5. Why didn't I multiply? Because the key to multiplying is not multiplying. It's factoring. 2 goes in there twice. So our final answer, 14/45 meters cubed. And you're done. That's as far as you can go. A company makes concrete bricks shaped like rectangular prisms. Always take the time to draw this. A rectangular prism means basically like a brick. Each brick is 14 inches long. Cross it out as you account for it. 8 inches wide and 5 inches tall. If they use 16,800 inches cubed of concrete, how many bricks? So first we need to find the volume. Volume is going to be area of this base times the height. Our base is going to be 14 times 8. Which is 112. And our height is 5. So we have 112 times 5. We get 560 inches cubed. And we are taking that into, we have 16,800 inches cubed to work with. So we're getting a total of 30 bricks. This divided by that, so 30 bricks. Next one says find the volume of a triangular prism. Shade our bases. Our bases are these triangles, front and back. So in this case, our base, this capital B is going to be base times this height of the triangle over 2. I know that sounds confusing because now we got more than one base here. So our base of the triangle is 5. Our height is 7 over 2 times the height of the prism, which is 10. And 75 centimeters cubed. Said the diameter of a cylinder is, construction pipe is 6 feet. That's a diameter. So that's D. Instantly, we know we're going to have to work with the radius, so our radius is 3 feet. Pipe is 29 inches long. What is its volume? So we're going to find that first. Base times height. Our base is pi r squared. So 3 squared times, they want us to use exactly and only 3.14 for pi. And that's going to be times our height, which is 29. Once you have everything written down, then you can use a calculator. 3 squared times pi times 29. 819.54 feet cubed. What is its volume? Said round your answer to the nearest whole number. That's very important. You actually read those instructions there. So because of those instructions, our answers is going to be 820. Make sure you read the instructions. Says a company makes steel rods shaped like cylinders. So we have steel rods. Each rod has a diameter of 8 centimeters and a height of 20 centimeters. Company has 28,134.4 cm cubed of steel. How many rods can we make? First we find the volume. So this is our base, pi r squared, times our height, which is 20, and we're using 3.14 exactly. We're not going to round our answer. 4 squared times pi times 20. So our volume is 1,004.8 cm cubed. We want to know how many, so each one is that, so we divide. (28) 134.4. And we get 28 rods can be made out of that amount of steel.